gnome explorations. Here we have some gnome finger puppets made out of fabric and glue gun, a little paint, and then this is a larger gnome prototype. And then we explored with a little bit of fur, some fabric, some roses, and the eye mechanism. This is actually one of my earliest puppets made out of a very light clay, some cut pieces of fabric, some wool, and some wire wrapping. And I also painted the mushrooms on the head. This is the base for Yana and some pattern exploration and development for that. I wanted to add an ear mechanism that flaps up and down, but unfortunately I had already created the head, so it didn't quite fit, but I'd love to explore that for another puppet. Her mouth ended up being a little stiff, but it added to her anxious personality, which was a lot of fun.
I'm half cat, half mouse, and sometimes I scare myself.
This is a little work on Procreate as I'm developing some concepts for a children's book, and this little Oiseau character. This is a painting of the same character for a stop motion video that I made for a music video, Constellation Garden. Here are some little clips from that music video. Super cute little vibe, and I worked with the background in Canva. I also explored turning this little character into a felted critter as well. These are some eyeballs I was working on for a horde of these fun little hand puppets. Super simple pattern and really fun to explore. The mouth is very expressive. Here's a little bird that I'm working on. This is a pattern that I've been developing myself, so it's definitely a work in progress. I haven't fully developed how I want the body to be, if I want it big, if I want it small. I decided to take off the ribbons because I didn't love the way that they moved. And I also realized that a fur is a lot more effective than feathers as it has a nice movement. Here's a bird with the same beak pattern that I created, and for the hair I just made a massive pom-pom with all the colors of the rainbow and then just gave it a little movement and a little texture with some braids. This is my first attempt at a hand puppet mechanism. It has individual movement of the fingers, but I think next time I will try just four of them instead of 5 because it feels like a tight squeeze for something this small. And then we have all 5 together. I don't have a crazy amount of dexterity, so I definitely want to kind of explore with that. But all in all, pretty cute. And this is DJ Stims. I worked with a pattern, but I also really let the personality and the spirit of the puppet inform the style that I went with and the alterations I made.